Hi all. Well, we're getting towards the end of this one. This one's called In Goes the Good Air and Out Goes the Bad Air. Let's see if you figure it out. I'm making, well, I'm going to tell you, you don't have to figure it out, the exhaust stubs. And I also have to do the heat shield on the, I don't know what they call them. I really don't. The arrow on the bottom of the car. That's the only thing I can say. I want to say something I heard in F1, but hey, I don't know, so I ain't going to say it. I'm already sounding stupid as I am. So anyway, those pliers are really, really good at, if you don't have a pair, I'd suggest you get them. They're not expensive. They could be cheaper, but they're not. But they're like $7 or something like that. I bought them at Michael's. Anyway, I'm fashioning it. I actually have one made, I believe, already. Yeah, I'm watching this and narrating. I'm annealing it now. You can see I put it in water to cool it to make it softer. Steel's the other way around. You heat it and you don't quench it. So, kind of prodding her around a little, getting things to overlap. In fact, I don't think it did an overlap. I butt jointed them, but I'm not sure. I'd have to, I don't remember. It's been 8 months ago. Well, maybe not that long. I'm putting in some toilet cleaner to clean the brass so I can solder it. There they are, nice and clean. The little blobs you see on there is actually flux. Well, that one didn't take. Put another dab of flux. There she goes. It's done. And I quenched them. As you can see the water up. Removed my porcelain tile heat sink. Extra I had from my floor. The stuff sands or files and sands well. The flux and the brass, especially when it's soft. So. Little twinking to get it straight or where I think it needs to be. Now I'm making the heat shields that are on top on top of the arrow on the bottom. Hey, if you guys know, tell me, would you? Would somebody say something to me? Come on. I can't think of the name. I'm gonna call them barge boards, but that ain't it. I don't even know if that's the term they use in that, but it's for ground effects that come off the side of the car where the exhaust is, and you got a V8 spitting out flame there. You better have some protection, fiberglass or Kevlar, whatever isn't going to handle it. I meant carbon fiber. These weren't too hard to make. I was looking at photographs. The model actually doesn't have them on there. Not that I blame them. It would have been hard to mold because everything's molded into one piece. That would have been a Bearcat. Or they'd had to make a separate piece to glue on later, which would have been smarter or funner, but hey. Now I'm putting in the rather prominent nuts or bolt heads, whatever. They look rounded to me, but they're silvery. I didn't get like a huge close-up, but anyway. I'm using a panel line scriber I bought that I don't like, but it works good for this. Notice, I think I bent the tip. It was not worth the money. I still use it though. I need to notch them in for the to fit for the pipes to stick out. Yes, I'm annealing them to make them soft. I'm using a small leather chisel to indent, to cut it. Then I cut the ends. All I have to do is just wobble it back and forth and snap it off. I could do it with aluminum sheet or plastic. Plastic, it snaps right away. Oops, bent that one up a bit. I was just thinking to myself, God, I hope I sanded them. I did. Filed them. I had trouble with the passenger side one popping off, and I wasn't putting enough super glue on. Weird. Test fitting on the car. Okay, we should give her a bath here in a minute. There we go. I already gave it a bath. You didn't see that. And to clean the stuff off, give it a coat of Tamiya primer. Painted them black. Put a little bit of a highlight on them. Now I'm sticking them on. I was going to put like exhaust streaking, but I couldn't see any evidence of that on the actual car, so I didn't do it. I just followed what the car looked like after the race. Or races. Here I'm painting on the reflector strip in the back. I wish I was that fast, guys. Hey, look at that ant climbing around on my... Get away from my wheels, you piece of... Okay. The wheels needed thinned. I seen this on another guy's build. He did a great job. He built it out of the box, but he added stuff at the outside. There's several guys that did a lot of good, really good jobs. Way better, they're car modelers. I'm not. Looks like I'm going to be. But anyway, he really did an excellent job of thinning the wheels. In fact, that's why I thinned them. I seen his and I went and looked at the car, the actual car, and these things here are like Conestoga wagon wheels. So I thinned them. I heard I watched some English guy, he did a thing on that where you can buy the wheels. They looked great, but $100? Come on. $20 model, it ain't worth it, in my opinion. Do something with it yourself. I can see the photo etch grill and all that, but not $100 for wheels. Of course, I'm cheap. Now I'm making actually I already made it, the crash protection thing. It's supposed to be bulletproof. They never said what caliber, but they have crash sensors built into that too, so they can get data to how it performs. And that goes on the side, right on the outside of the roll cage at the driver's door. And I had to put that in because the door opens. And if I didn't put it in, only had the other door open, I'd still have to put it in because the inside is silver and the rounded sides are, the outside is yellow. The reason why I had to add to it was I was afraid the door wouldn't shut with it on. Then I found out I had a lot more room. I could make it to the scale thickness. Thank God. So I'm going to run a little bit of putty on the top. They don't make hot glue like they used to. What I mean hot glue is glue that will blend plastic together. Once you laminate it like they used to, where you could glue it and you could sand it, you would see no seam. You still see that one fell off. Darn it. So I'm putting the chassis together. Might not look like it. There's still a lot to do on it. Little stuff, pitot tube, antennas, wheels. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to all of you people that subscribed, and thank all you viewers. Thank you.